Morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, depending on where you are watching me from. Most importantly, I know most of you are watching me from Ghana or some parts in Africa. So, good evening to you all. My name is Dr. Rich Lavenbro, and today, once again, we are here for our F1 visa series. Okay. So yesterday I was not able to make it in time due to a whole lot of crazy schedule. I mean, my schedule was so crazy. But guess what? Today I am here, and then we are here to do this interview. You know, if you've been here before, you know the drill. If this is your first time here, or if you happen to chance on this video and by any chance you are here and you like what I'm doing here, as I usually say, my name is Dr. Rich Lavenbro, and I currently completed my master's degree in global health policy and management. And I have two main passions in life, that is health and education. And when it comes to education, I'm always motivating people around me to take the next step. You know, not all of us can be astute business people to get a lot of money. You could still have a good education and still do your business. But I'm always talking to my friends, and then I felt like it's about time to extend this and then aid people and then help people. Once upon a time, my dream was to study my master's degree in the United States of America, and I have realized that dream. So why can't you? I know you would be able to. Now, I always say this, that if you've been able to go through the whole process up until the admission, you have your admission letter, you've got your I-20. Why on earth should you let the visa be the reason why you will not be able to accomplish this dream? So, as promised, or like I said, I'm going to guide you. And today I have a few tips. But before I even start, I am going to drop the link right here so that you could join me. Okay? Okay, you have texted on IG. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. So you could put the question here and it'll be very, very helpful for me. Okay. So what I want to tell you guys, even before I start this whole thing, is that as much as possible, even though I'm guiding you to form your answers, I never ever want you to rehearse anything that I'm telling you. That is why when I come here, I don't come here to give you answers. I come here to give you your story. I always tell you that it should be very, very conversational. You should have a conversation. There should be a conversation between you and your consular officer. Now, stay tuned that, God willing, next week, Thursday, by this time, it's not going to be F1 visa we'll be discussing. We are actually going to be discussing the whole process, the whole application process. So if you know anybody who is yet to start and needs the guidance, you should definitely tell the person about me. Why haven't you shared my videos? Why haven't you shared the live? And why haven't you shared the link? Kindly share the link and invite other people to join as well to enjoy the fruits of this. We are getting testimonies coming in. People are receiving their visas. We are very, very excited about this. Okay, so we are going to go in soon. I have put the link there. If you want to come on and ask questions, we are not just doing mock interviews. We are doing mock interviews. We are answering questions. I am answering all the questions that you have concerning this F1 visa process. Okay, lots and lots of people are getting these visas. Like I said, about 5,000 people were issued visas in the year 2023, which is actually around a 50% increase from the visas that are usually issued in Ghana. So this is to tell you that if you position yourself very well, you believe in what you're saying, all you have to do is to have a story. I keep telling you that the answers to all the questions that they are going to ask you is in that statement of purpose that you wrote. Okay, why are you going to this school? You know, why the United States of America? Why is this your dream? The people here, they love passion. People here work with their passion. I'll tell you the reason why. Because if your passion is to clean, if you are here and you are cleaning, you are going to make a livelihood out of it. If your passion is to serve people in the store, you could work in the store and make a livelihood out of it. It's not like back home where some professions are glorified and others are not so much glorified. So they believe so much in passion. One, they believe in passion, and then they believe in dreams. Is this your dream? Is this a passion of yours? If it's really a passion of yours, when you're talking to them about it, they are going to feel it. You're not going to sound rehearsed. Please don't come here rehearsed, okay? Don't come rehearsed. I will help to straighten up your answers. I will help to search you search inside you, like, deep inside you, to be able to find that passion of yours. Jonas, I see you're trying to connect, but then it says device is not connected. So I think there's something wrong with your network. Hopefully, if it comes on, I'm definitely going to add you to the stage, and then we are going to start. Yeah, Canada Must Obey has started the trend. If this is your first time here, we have a trend where we put a lot of green ticks to motivate me, just like the preacher man on the stage, and you keep saying amen, and you say, Papa, we receive it, and all that. It motivates me to give you the best as well, okay? So put those green ticks there and tell me where you're watching me from. Where are you talking to me from? So today we are not going to delay. We are going to, I owe you 1 hour. I owe you guys an hour. So hopefully Saturday we are going to put that in. We are going to lock that in some way, somehow. I asked you guys to communicate, and those of you who were waiting for me yesterday, just let me know the time you want us to do it. I mean, anytime after 5 p.m. that you want us to do it, just let me know, and we are going to do it. So let me put Jonas on stage and let's talk. Okay. Hi, Jonas. Okay. Hello, Jonas. Talk to me. Please unmute yourself and kindly talk to me. Abdul, I see you. Thank you guys so much. The more effort you guys are putting into this, the more you are going to get better. We lost Jonas. I have unfortunately lost Jonas. So I've put the link there. If you can't see it, I can just repost it, and then we can go about it. So yesterday, someone asked me that so they actually got a date, and the date was very far. They applied for emergency. He or she applied. Okay, I think it's a lady. She applied for emergency and she got denied. So what should she do? She doesn't know what to do. And this is what I'm going to tell her, okay? And I started talking about it yesterday, but time wouldn't let me talk so much about it. So I'm going to continue now. Now, I have situations where I even guided my brother. There was a time when he was coming. At a point, I felt like the school he was coming with was not so strong. And he had a date, okay? Now, rather than letting him book another date, I just made him keep the date as it was and then reapply to another school, get another, a school that was relatively higher ranking than what he had initially. And then he used the same date to go for the interview. And by God's grace, he was granted. So it's not... I always tell you, the study abroad process is not a rush, okay? You need to be well prepared. And so sometimes when some things are happening, we don't understand what is happening. But later, we sit down and realize that God was, or whichever supreme being you believe in, was putting things in order. So I'm going to let Jonas join. Oh, Canada Must Obey. Sorry to hear that you're under the weather. Okay, that's one of our strong members on this channel, okay? So I'm thinking of doing a giveaway at 3K. So please be as strong as Canada Must Obey. Abdul Batten Seidu, I see you too. I really, really see you. I see you all, guys. I see you. Richard Blankson. So Jonas, while your network is trying to connect, once you're able to come offline, you're able to come online, just take yourself off mute and talk to me and let me hear. But while we are waiting, let me see. Okay, good. All right, Jonas. Jonas, your line is breaking up. Hi, I'm very well. Thank you for asking. How about you? Wow. Jonas, I think you may need to either reposition yourself or maybe log off and log back on, turn on and off your device, because we can't hear you. It's really, really breaking. So if you could do that for me, I would be very grateful. Oyin Damola, I hope I mentioned your name properly. Hi, I see you. I give you a shout out. Jonas, your sound is really breaking up. So I guess it's because of where you are, your network. Can you hear us? Can you talk to us? Whoa. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Oh, Patrick too is gone. So Patrick came on. I was going to switch and talk to Patrick while you figure it out. But Patrick is also gone. So Patrick, if you could come on, I would be very grateful. Just come on and let's chat. Okay. So Jonas, I don't know how we're going to go about this. If you're going to switch, maybe change positions, sometimes where you're standing or something has an effect on it. Okay. So you can change positions and we can do that. Okay. So before that, I wanted to address Richard's question. So Richard said he sent me a text on IG. I don't think I have seen it. I've not been on IG so much today. So hopefully I will check it. But this is what Richard is saying. I'm coming to UMass. Oh, great. University of Massachusetts. Okay. To pursue business analytics. Congratulations. Congratulations. UMass is a very good school. And if I were to be born in America, then it means I would have been born in Massachusetts. Massachusetts was where I landed. That is where I had my degree. So that is good. So what are you saying again? You said, you got everything secure and you are preparing for your interview. Yes, then you are at the right place, Richard. So I'm going to put you on and then we can do a mock interview or you can ask questions if you have any, okay? All right, good. Hello, Richard. Talk to me. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you, Dr. Richlove.
Okay, so what's your background? Even before the business analytics.
Okay, so let me run through my background. I have education from.
You have what education?
Early childhood care and education from UDS, Ghana.
Okay.
And I went to China to do a master's in public administration.
Okay.
Then I now got a business analytics master's in University of Massachusetts, Lowell.
Okay. Any scholarship?
No scholarship, but I've secured an Empower loan.
Okay. So do you have a means with which you'd use to pay your loan, which is very, very important?
Yes, I have means. My uncle is going to help me to take care of it. And I also have some personal business at home that is I'm going to use to take care of the loan as well.
So why didn't your uncle help you take care of the tuition itself and he's helping you take care of the loan?
Well, for me to get the I-20, I have to use a bank statement and then my personal bank statement to get the I-20. So on the I-20, it is my uncle's bank statement and then my. But
so on the I-20, is your uncle's bank statement and your bank statement?
Yes, that is on it, yes.
So why are you now going with a loan? Because this is very contradictory if you go there. So if you are going, then you can put the loan aside and go with your bank statement and your uncle's bank statement. The same bank statements you used to secure the I-20 is the same bank statements that you have to go to the visa interview with. If you come here and by any chance your uncle bails out on you, you can fall on the loan.
Okay.
Do you get me? But if you take the loan for the visa interview, then you are contradicting yourself and they will not believe you. They are going to be like, what is this? You know? So that is what I would advise you. And I'll advise you all to advise other people that as much as possible, let's try to stay away from a cocktail of financial, financial support. Because I was telling a friend that it screams you are not ready. It screams you don't have the money. It's like your brother will bring some, your mother will bring some, your this will bring, it just screams that, okay? So if you could put all the money in one account or you could generate a good account, a good statement from one bank account and then say that my father is sponsoring me, my mother is sponsoring me, my uncle is sponsoring me, it goes a long way, okay? So that is the advice I'm going to give to you. So let's start and do a quick, mock interview and let's see how you do. And then based on that, we see how you're going to put yourself together and for the interview. Okay. So Patrick, I see you. Don't go anywhere. Jonas, I see you right back. I'll finish with Richard very soon. And then we are going to go we are going to come to you guys, okay? In fact, I might as well put you guys on the stage before you run away and leave me. And then let's all listen to what Patrick has to say, okay? I knew somebody would run away. Okay, so what brings you here today?
Come again.
I'm starting your interview. So on that wonderful morning, afternoon, you are at Cantonment American Embassy. You've entered, and you are right now, as we are talking. I'm no longer Dr. Rich Love. I am working for the United States of America as a consular officer. What brings you here today?
Okay, I'm here to be interviewed for an F1 visa that helped me to pursue a 2 year master's program at University of Massachusetts Lowell in business
Okay.
analytics.
Okay. So my people, I don't tell them that they are here to interview. They are here to obtain.
Okay, I'm here
That's
to
what I
obtain.
tell my people. Yes.
Okay.
It's like, please give it to me. I'm going. Like, I'm here to obtain my F1 visa. So everything you said afterwards was good. So I'm here to obtain my F1 visa to pursue my master's degree in business analytics in Lowell, in University of Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Can just leave it at that. Yeah. And then as much as possible, when you go, please be conversational. Don't sound rehearsed. Okay. So that is actually good. So,
Sure.
okay. So why business analytics, if I may ask?
Okay, business analytics has been a program since I've been a program of interest to me since I began to work with business entities. I work with my uncle as a marketing manager, and I deal with customers' data. So dealing with this customers' data has improved my knowledge, and I've developed an insight into managing data and helping to draw more solutions that will help the company to improve. And also working as a sales manager in Dubai has also given me an upper hand to deal with a lot of data, which I've realized that with this program is going to help me to become a very good person and also impact knowledge in the society when I return back to Ghana.
Okay, so you have a good background, but we are going to frame it this way, okay? So let's say you've been working on it for like about 5-6 years, okay? So over the period of 5-6 years, I have assumed 2 major sales positions where I've been handling data a lot, and this has really, you could say, and this has really ignited my passion for data and analytics, the power of data in drawing conclusions and analyzing data and what you can get out of analyzing data. The results from analyzing data has amazed you, and you are really keen to get a master's degree in it, to learn all, and learn like to use different statistical software to be able to get that. Okay, so you see, I've sort of summarized what you said. So you say over the period of 6 years, I've worked for 2 different companies using data in sales and marketing, and I've come to realize that my love for data is really astute or amazing, and so I've decided that I need to pursue a degree in this to be able to learn how to use more software to analyze data and come to a great conclusion or something like that. Okay, so you don't have to. So over the years you've worked with data. You can say the companies, and you have to summarize it and make it look like you're chatting with them. Okay, don't make it look like you're chatting with me. Don't make it look like they are high powered there and you are here. Okay, just tell them your story. Okay, so what are some of the courses that you'll be pursuing when you're doing your data analytics course, business analytics course?
Business analytics, business decision making analytics, financial analytics, healthcare analytics. Yes, I think these are some of the.
I'm going to learn all these things, all these courses.
Yes.
Are you sure you've had a look at the curriculum?
Yes, I'm curriculum. Yeah, it's right.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. So instead of throwing it all aside, you could also say that you're going to learn how to use sophisticated softwares like Python, R, Stata. You know those softwares, right?
Yes, I know them.
Okay. Fortunately for you, I have a little background in analytics, so I'm able to relate to you and tell you more. So intimidate them with those things. Make them know, make them know you know what you're doing, and you need to practice and be more articulate. Okay. All right. So why the United States of America?
Well, a degree from United States of America will give me an upper hand in the job market. And also, most of the institutions are well accredited, or they give you the chance for you to get a hands-on experience with organizations. And one outstanding thing about my University of Massachusetts Lowell is that university gives you the chance to deal with lecturers that will mentor you towards your research area. So US has been one of my dream countries to be able to pursue this program over there.
So you see that I asked you US, but now you're telling me about your university. So it sounds rehearsed. It's as if you've chewed it. You need somewhere to
No,
pour.
no,
So,
seriously, all the
so
things I've taken, I've not
uh-huh.
nothing. These are things just which are from my mind. I don't have.
Okay, very, very good. But once they tell you, like once they ask you why the United States, yes, once in a while you can bring your university, but I believe it's a time for them to, you make them feel good about their country. That's the time for you to make them feel good. Okay. So you can say that you can look for the top, maybe some top skills or some very good data that makes the United States stand out when it comes to business analytics. Okay. So you can even talk about how you are amazed at how I think this guy, the owner of Amazon, he uses data a lot. Data is what he uses to literally grow Amazon. So look for something like that. Like US is known for having, organizations that use these statistical software, or they are very renowned, or they have a lot of knowledge and experience. The lecturers or the people, they have a lot of knowledge when it comes to these sophisticated softwares, that you believe that would be the best country for you to study it.
Okay.
Or you've always wanted to pursue a master's degree there because of A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you need to go back and revisit. I usually want people to get like solid points that when you see, nobody can see it as well. Okay. So tomorrow we'll be here. I'll be expecting to see you, Richard, with all these points that I'm asking you to develop.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, very good. So how many schools did you apply to?
I applied to 5 schools.
And how many admissions?
5 admissions.
So why did you choose this particular university?
I chose this particular university because Professor Jan, whose research area aligned with my research area, and gives me this encouragement to pick the program. And moreover, business analytics has always been something I've wanted to do, so that I can deal with data and then learn more language school tools like Python, so on and so forth.
Okay, so why the school? But you also brought the course inside. Okay, so you need to be able to streamline your thoughts for like each question. Okay, so I like that you brought a professor, but it was so like it came like out of the blue. So you could say that while you were doing your research to find schools to, do your master's degree, you came across an article by this professor, and that led you to the school. Something like that. But you just came up like that. It's a good point, but it just came out of the blue. Who is the professor? How did you find the professor? Where did you meet the professor? Stuff like that. So because it's a story, you need to have a story, okay, so that the people will get to know you, okay? They'll get to know you. So that's about it. You need to, frame it like that as well. Now, let's talk about finances. How do you intend to fund your education, if I may ask?
Okay, my uncle, who is a business owner of ETP Limited Enterprise, is going to take care of my tuition, because he has taken care of me since my university days when my dad was late, and I've also saved towards my education from time past. So these are the things I'm going to use to fund my education.
Okay, so that's a good thing. So you just say that knowing that I would ever pursue a master's degree, I've been saving towards this dream of mine. And fortunately, my uncle has decided to support the savings that I have to be able to, fund my education. So what I said and what you said, you see, I've been able to summarize what you said. Okay, sometimes you should be able to summarize what you want to say, not like, so. And I've told you that this is what I've always wanted to do. And mean I've saved. So if somebody hears that, the person knows that you are very, focused, it's something you really wanted to do, and then you are going to do it. Okay. So that is about that for the finances. So what job are you doing currently, if I may ask?
I'm a marketing specialist at Alberca Limited in Dubai.
Okay, so you live there?
Yes, I'm currently in Dubai.
Are you a permanent resident?
Yes, I'm a permanent resident.
Okay, all right, okay. So you can tell them that you are doing that. You said you are a what?
Marketing specialist.
Okay, so you say I'm a marketing special. I'm currently a marketing specialist at da 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 da, and then maybe you can say a little about what the company does, so that it's not too. So I'm currently working as a. You see the way I am saying my own and you're saying your own. You are just dropping your own bomb bomb bomb. But me, I'm making it a story. Me say university. I said Americans love storytelling.
Okay.
They talk, eh? They talk, eh? Because see, you go to work, you are talking to Americans, you know all about them one day. Because they are free willed, they are free minded, they are free spirited, and they talk. Okay, so not like I'm saying go and say long things, but don't really say, oh yeah. So for the past 5 years, I've been working with this company as that, and we do ABCDEFG. Okay, then maybe you just leave it at that, and when you have to be confident, you have to look at the person in the eye and smile like the way you are smiling with me like that. Just not too much though. Not too much. Okay. All right. So what are your plans after school?
Well, my plans after school is to come back to my country and I resume a lectureship role at University for Development Studies and also build a consulting firm that will help to analyze data in Ghana.
Okay. So you could say that you have noticed that, data analysis is a skill that is really, lacked in Ghana. And there are not a lot of data analysis companies. So you dream, you want to come back and then you want to go back to Ghana and open a data analysis a company that's going to do that. And you're also going to do some consulting. And so that, different companies are going to use their analytical skills to do their marketing and their sales and stuff like that. So you've noticed that it's a deficiency in your country. So you are trying to say that you're going to leave your job in Dubai?
Well, my role with the company in Dubai has ended, so the contract has ended, so I'm free to pursue my education.
Okay, all right. So are you married?
No, I'm saying no.
Do you have any children?
No.
Do you have siblings in the United States of America?
No, none.
Have you ever applied to a DV lottery?
Yes, for the past 3 years.
Okay, so you are working there now. You have flight risk. Okay, but I know people who have applied and then they didn't get it and they still got their school. So hopefully that question doesn't come up. It comes up, you tell them the truth, just because they have all the records that you don't want to lie. Okay, so you are almost there. We are going to work up on it over and over and over again. Okay, so I'll give other people the chance. Hopefully tomorrow you can come on and we can do something very similar with them with more refined answers. Okay, wishing you the very best.
Okay, thank you.
All right, sure, you're welcome. Patrick, you are next in line. I hope your network is good. I hope your network is very good. Thank you so much, Richard, for coming on. Okay, hi, Patrick. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
How are you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing good, and yourself?
I'm great. I'm wonderful.
Okay, thank God. Please, my one is my state problem is my multiple source of the funds, the Empower, and then the two of my brothers that they are also sponsoring. So that's my main issue is that that is not the funds. So I don't know how to now whether to how do you call it to use my two of my brothers maybe their statement, or I should just combine with the two.
So do you have is it stated on your I-20 that you are going to use the loan?
Oh, yes. So
Then
the loan they brought the loan first. They said the personal funding. So they wrote the loan as a personal funding. Then the next one is the scholarship, and then the other ones are then they added the two of my brother's own.
Okay, so all of it is on the I-20.
Yes.
So the loan, did they write loan, personal funding, or they wrote only personal funding?
They wrote personal funding, then they wrote loan. Sorry,
Okay.
they wrote personal funding, then they wrote the amount. Then when you come down the remarks, so the remarks, then they wrote Empower Fund. Then they wrote the amount there.
Okay. All right. That's okay. I don't think it should stop you or it should discourage you. It's already been done. There's not much you can do about it. One thing I can tell you is you can reach out to your school and see if there's a way that without the loan, if you bring, bank statements from your brothers alone, they can issue you a new I-20 with that funding. If that is possible, that's good. If it's not possible, that's okay. You just need to be able to defend it when you go, okay? So you can tell them that your brothers have always, supported you and your dreams, and then they decided to come together to, sort of gift you what they have to be able to support you and reduce the cost of your tuition. On the other hand, you've also secured an Empower loan to be able to pay for the deficit. And then when the Empower loan comes in, they'll ask you that while you are in school, how do you intend to pay for the interest? Because Empower loan is structured in such a way that while you are in school, you pay for the interest. And when you are done with school, you pay for the principal. So you need to have a plan. So what is your plan? Can I hear your plan, please?
Okay, the interest repayment. I wanted to use like I have been granted steadily with pay, which I'm going to use to settle off the interest repayment while I'm still enrolling in the school.
Okay. And then when
So
you are done with
when I'm done I'm going to assume a higher position as a senior finance officer in the Ghana Armed Forces.
Okay, all right. You never know, that may be able to open the chance for you. The thing is that whatever your story is, you are very unique from everybody. You just have to be able to defend your story, okay? Defend it as much as you can. Make it convincing. Convince them that the money is there, and then you'll be able to take care of yourself. Now, it's a lot, but I now understand the reason why they really do that. Because trust me, if you find yourself in a financial situation in a land where your mother is not there, your father is not there, no relative of yours is there, you have no idea. I mean, when I came, I now understood everything that they were doing at the embassy. The country is not a joke. Okay, you miss one rent, you're on the street. Okay, even your friend will take you, but they'll not even take you for long. They'll start sacking you from their room or whatever it is. So I know where they are coming from to an extent. So you just have to be able to convince them that this my story is very, very convincing, or this your story is not convincing. I don't think the guy will be able to stay. Okay, so just put yourself together and be able to convince them. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and be very confident. Don't say that because of that. Maybe I'll not get. Don't let your spirits be dampened. Just be very strong and then be out there. Okay.
Yeah. Then I was also thinking that I can also add my total both tuition and insurance and then the living expenses is $52,125.
Your
So after the tuition, then living expenses and insurance, the total is $52,125. So after Empower, let's assume that Empower have paid all the tuition, the living expenses, I'll get an extra amount of 3,000. I think 3,125 $3,270 something. Can I add that one in addition to my how do you call it, the monthly payment that they will like the leave that they will be paying me, to add it to that one to say that I'm going to use those ones to settle the loan?
That's between you and your bank account. Don't go and say it in the interview. It screams that you can't pay. It screams that you cannot pay. So it's like you are taking their loan and you're giving it back to them. It screams that you can't even take care of yourself when you come here. That one is a buffer. I used to tell people that it's a buffer so that you're not financially stranded even before you start school. So maybe for the first few months that maybe you are not getting a job on campus, but you still need to pay rent, you need to eat, all those things. That's what lots of people use it for. So please, I beg you, don't go and say that one over there.
Oh, okay, please, okay.
Okay, all right. Are you good?
Thank you. Yes, I'm okay now.
Okay.
Today, I'm not on that okay, so maybe I'll start my interview from tomorrow going. I just came back from Boston.
Well, tomorrow going where? I'm doing 1 week interview. Tomorrow going where? So tomorrow, you and Canada Master Day, I'm writing your names down tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
By 6 p.m. when I start, you guys should be the first to be on it. Please, I beg you, you guys should not play with a mock interview, okay?
All right.
It's very important to help you to know what you have and what you want to say and tell your story very well. Thank you so much for coming, Patrick.
Okay. You're welcome.
Okay. Hi, Chima.
Hi.
How you
good
doing?
evening. I'm good. Please, I have some questions to ask, and I also have to say some things like I need to get more information about some stuff. First of all, I want to go for a visa interview. I stay with my uncle. He's my brother. He's my brother actually, but I use him as uncle. Okay, but we don't bear the same surname. Okay, it's just like a brother from another mother. Okay, so I'm using it as uncle for my student visa in US. So I'm working with him also, and I want to ask a question. What about if they ask me like what are my ties to come back to my home country? How will I be able to demonstrate that?
Are you working at the
working? Yeah, whereby I'm working at the person I am using as my uncle. I am working with him. Like I'm working as a sales representative, as a sales person to him.
Yeah, your job is enough to let you come back. Your job is a home tie. Your job is a form of home tie.
Okay.
The job you are doing now is a form of a home tie. So if you are not married, you don't have children, then you should really bank on your job. As like you need to make your position really, really, really super at your job, okay? You know, and make it look like there is no way that you are going to not be there, sort of. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So your job is one of the best ways with which you can use as of now, since you don't have you are not married, you don't have children. And another thing is your plans that you have. That means that you need to have solid plans. Your plans after school need to be very convincing.
That is why I called for you to give me. I don't know how to forge that kind of lie. You know, I don't know how to put it. You know,
I'm not helping people to forge lies. I beg.
No, be.
I'm helping people
not like
to package their truth. Okay.
How I can be able to package my truth, like how I can be able to package what I can be able to demonstrate.
So what do you want to do after your master's degree? What are your plans when you come back? I don't know the degree you're going to do. I don't know what your plans are. I don't know what I don't know what it is. So you need to tell me.
Okay, my plans is to come back and set up a business for myself. But what about if I tell them that I want to come back and start working for my uncle again? Will that be okay? Like, just give me something to say. I don't know where to start.
You know, you are an individual and you're going to pursue your master's degree. Why are you going to do the master's degree? what is your plan? When you come back or when you're done with your master's degree, what do you want to use the master's degree for? Tell me, talk to me.
My master's degree, just like I told you, I would like to, come back and set up a business for myself.
What kind of business?
I don't know for now, to be frank with you. That is what I'm telling you. I don't even know how to start.
Okay, so what master's degree are you going to pursue, Chima?
Business administration and management.
Okay, so you don't want to okay, so what's your background? First of all, what did you do your undergraduate in? What undergraduate education did you have?
Undergraduate? No, I'm going for bachelor's degree, which means I just finished my secondary school. That is
okay,
high school.
that's okay. That's totally fine. So you just finished high school. You're going to do your bachelor's degree. Now, after your bachelor's degree, you have so many things you can do. You can choose to work. You can choose to directly do your master's degree. You can choose to, start a business like you're saying. You can decide to come back to your uncle and then help him grow his business like you were saying. So you have so many options. You can still start a business as well. So you have a lot of options. So these are your plans after school. You don't need to cook any story. You don't need to, do anything like that. These are your plans. The minute the answers are coming from you, and that's why I was teasing the answers from you. I'm not here to give people answers and put answers into their mouth. I'm just here to draw them from you. When you are writing your statement of purpose, what did you write that what your dreams will be? You're planning to be one of the biggest businessmen in Nigeria, okay? Or in Ghana, or in Dubai, or wherever it is. You want to learn how business is done so that you're a good business personnel, okay?
And I also have a friend who also went for a visa interview, and his visa was denied. He's here with me, so he was like, "Make I should also ask you the question, like what should he do?" His visa was denied, and why his visa was denied is that he demonstrated that he will be coming back. That is why I wanted to to get another information on what I can do. He demonstrated that he'll be coming back,
or he demonstrated that he will not come back.
No, he demonstrated. They asked him about his home ties. He demonstrated that he will be coming back to work for his uncle. Are you getting me? That he will be coming back to work for his uncle. So they told him that no, sorry, that he's not sure. That they are not sure if he will be coming back. So they deny him visa. So he's like trying to explain that for me. I told him, okay, we know how to do it. So I will be going for my visa interview soon also. So I wanted to get my own another.
That's why I've given you
story.
4 things. I've given you 4 things. You don't just say that and I'll be coming to my work for my uncle and just leave it at that. Okay, I've given you 4 things. I've given you, so you don't say only one thing. So additionally, what you're coming to work for your uncle to do what? I'm going to maybe head another branch. We are planning to expand the company, and I'm the one who is supposed to head the other branch. I'm coming back to assume the position of in a company. It doesn't necessarily have to be your uncle's company. It can be any company. That's one. And then additionally, I would also love to come back and start a business of my own. And so that's why your dreams have to be big. It doesn't have to, you can't just go for a master's degree and come back and only work for your uncle. It's your uncle the one paying the
I think that is why they deny him. Yeah, that is what he was saying. That is why they deny him.
His uncle the only one who was he the one sponsoring his education? Can you ask for me?
Yeah. He tells me everything now. Yes, he said he's the only one that is sponsoring his education with his own personal bank statement. That he has about maybe 3,000 something dollar.
Okay. 3,000 something dollar or 30 something thousand.
Yeah. No, 3,000 something, like that is about 3,000. Let's approximately $3,500. His own personal work, but his uncle has enough, and his school fees is not much like that, according to him.
School?
But he said that
school to they do not tell you everything. That's why I like to carry my people right from the beginning. Okay, when it's in the middle like this, sometimes it's very tough to be navigating. Okay, That's why we need to catch you people right from the beginning and help you, so that those who have the cocktail of, bank statements, we've guided you guys right from the beginning. Your F1 visa process starts when you are applying to school. Okay, so but it's okay that you guys have already done it. The most important thing is you just need to be convincing. Okay, and I hear in Nigeria there's a lot of denials. Okay, so that is why your story needs to stand out. You need to stand out. You need to stand out, because in as much as they're denying people, there are people also coming. I sat in class with a lot of Nigerians. In fact, I really love Nigerians too. Like they are like my brothers and sisters, just like Ghanaians. So people are coming. People are also coming. So why do you think they are coming and you are being denied? So you need to sit down and reevaluate. Sometimes even the way you are talking, sometimes you even sound rehearsed. You sound like somebody has written it for you and you are chewing it. You are not saying it from you. It's not true. It's like it's not true. Maybe even the tone with which you used to say it alone can let them say, the way this person is talking, they're not going to come back. And sometimes too, they know you will not come back. They are sieving. They are choosing the people that they feel like, this person, if they don't come back, they'll still be an asset to our country. So you have to make yourself look like that kind of asset to them. Okay. So that is why you need to have big dreams. People like that, they have big dreams.
So so the 4 major option you are giving me now, like 4 major idea you are giving me, that I should tell them that I'll be coming back to work for my uncle, and also to set up a business for myself, and also
this is what I'm telling you. Don't even start with the uncle. You can even start by saying that I've always dreamt of owning what kind of business. You need to know the kind of business you want to own. A business is too vague. You see, you people should stop using generic things. I've always dreamt of owning a telecommunications business. And I believe this degree will go a long way to help me to set this up. After learning about management and all those kind of things, I plan to come back and build a solid team to do a startup company in ABCDEFG. In addition to that, or while realizing that dream, I'm going to be heading a branch, or the degree will help me to open another branch of my uncle's company, where don't even say my uncle's company, mention the name of the company. They don't know if it's your uncle that owns it or not. Mention the name of the company where you are working at right now. So my company has assured me, so my company is expanding, and they have assured me of this position when I get back. And that is, part of the expansion or the growth of the company. Something because I don't know much about you guys, it's hard for me to be able to, put something together for you. But be that deep and be that unique. What kind of business are you coming to set up? Say it. Look at the way I was saying the thing, you believe it and be confident. It's not a lie. So that's why I was trying to get the answers from you, so that the answers are not lies, and then you'll be able to say them. Once it's a lie, even your body signals and your gestures will give you away, and they will not give you. They are also trained psychologists. They are trained to read body languages. Okay, so that's about it, Chima. Exactly, Seidu. That's what I keep telling them. Package your truth, not lies, okay? So Chima, package your truth, okay? So do you want to quickly do a mock interview before you go?
Okay, yeah. Just let me try.
Okay, all right. Okay, so hi, what brings you here today?
I'm here for my F1 visa, which will enable me to travel to the United States to pursue my education, to be specific, a bachelor's degree in Maryland, in University of Maryland, Eastern Shore.
Okay, so why this school?
I choose the University of Maryland because of the background, because of the school curriculum, and the background of the school for where I'll be taking my studies and the how camp and the system of the school. I think
Okay. So
I'm
what's
not
with
in
the
line.
system of the school? So if there's a system in the school that makes them stand out from any other school, you need to mention it. Don't say system of the school. Every school has a system. If there's something special about their curriculum that makes them stand out from any other school, then you need to mention it. Because every school has its own kind of curriculum. Every school has its own. So go and find something that is very unique to the school. Go to the website. Go to the department that you are going to study. Go and read. Go and look at it. Go and look and see. You know? So in your statement of purpose, go and read your statement of purpose. Why did you choose? I want to be in this school because, take me in this school because A, B, C, D, E. I always say it. All your answers are there, okay? So please formulate that answer
Okay.
well and come back tomorrow and let's do this, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so why are you going to pursue an MBA, if I may ask?
Yeah, I want to pursue my bachelor's degree in order for me to return back to my home country and get my uncle's business, keep my uncle's business moving in a higher level in the future.
Okay, so you see, you are circling your own life around your uncle. You don't have a life. You don't want to do it for you. You don't want to do the bachelor's degree for you. You see, your uncles, whatever you do for your uncle should be a bonus. You have your life. What are you doing right now? You're working as what in your uncle's company?
I'm working as a
What?
sales representative.
Okay. So do you have a diploma already? Do you have a diploma?
No, no.
No, you don't have it. Just your WAEC. So after my high school education, I had the opportunity to work as a sales representative. And while doing that, I knew for sure that there is no other course that I would pursue than a Master's of Business Administration, because I have come to understand the ways of business. And it would be such a great opportunity if you give me this visa to learn how it is done academically and, properly, something like that. Listen, you did hear what I said and what you said, even though I'm not you. You see the difference?
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Exactly. After you say that, then you can say that after getting this degree, I believe my understanding in my job, or this will propel me higher in my career or in the career that I want to build for myself in this business industry. I didn't bring your uncle, even though, yes, it's your uncle that you go and work for. But this time around, this is for you. It's your life. You've always, you were not able to go to school. You can say, maybe due to one or two reasons, you're not able to further your education after your secondary school. And then you found yourself working as a sales representative. In fact, you are very glad that this happened to you because you have found your path. And that is to do a master's in business administration. You see, it's a story. Somebody finished WAEC and just went to university. You see, but you didn't go, but after you did this, in America, this will be called a gap year. Usually, when they don't know what to do, they take a gap year to figure out what they want to do with their life and all those kind of things. So let's assume you found yourself working for a number of years and it has shaped you and shaped your mind that now you want to do your bachelor's in business administration. Okay.
Yeah, I understand now.
Okay, all right. So these are some of the few things that you need to think about, and then you need to also put your mind around your finances. Who's going to take care of your tuition? You said it's your uncle. You need to put it together. Put your mind together around, wrap your mind around it and everything. And then, the job you are doing, we've spoken about it. Your plans after school, mostly that we've also spoken about it. Whether I have any siblings in the United States. Do you have any siblings?
No.
Okay. So they can ask you, so who do you know there? Or, where are you? Sometimes they can even ask you, where are you going to, sleep? Or do you have any sort of accommodation?
Okay.
Do you have a source of accommodation? You can talk about the fact that yes, there are you've been able to secure a room, somewhere around campus, that once you are granted the visa, you'll be able to pay for it, and then you can start your tuition, but you don't know anybody there, but you've sourced out the room through some old students or through your designated, officer, the designated person who's supposed to take you around. So make it look like you are ready, you are done, you are ready. So that is how you are going to stand out from every other person. Okay?
Okay. Then what about my friend that his visa was being denied because he mentioned that he'll be returning back to also work for his uncle and thereabout like that. Like now in his DS-160, he wants to reapply again. He explained
Yes, he can.
everything to me. He told me that he
He
told me
can
that he wants to
reapply.
reapply. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm also a learner like him. He's a learner, I'm also a learner. So we
Yes.
just wanted to ask question. We don't have who to
We
ask, so we
are
are
all
like,
learners.
let's
We
go on
are
YouTube.
all learners on the surface of this earth. Okay, we are all learners. Even me, I'm not done learning. I'm still learning. So we are
Yeah,
all
yeah.
learning.
So
So that's very good.
yeah,
And that's one of the spirits I like about Nigerians. So me, when I go somewhere, I follow them because they are willing, they are forceful, they push. Okay.
yeah.
So tell him that
So
he should not give up. Okay.
yeah, he wants to reapply. So from what the DS-160 from the refusal visa letter they gave him, they stated that his visa was denied under section 214B. Are you getting me? That is because he
Okay.
was not able to demonstrate his ties that he'll be coming back to his home country. Are you getting me? So they asked him to reapply, and also put a new picture, something like that, picture. So he wants to ask, like he was asking me if he wants to reapply, does it mean that he's going to start afresh with the DS-160? Is he going to pay for DS-160 or as in like service fee and everything? So he wanted to know more. I told him,
I
me,
think
I don't know. That this is my
I
first
think
time also.
the serious fee, I believe I'm going to find out and I'm going to let him know, because I haven't had to, have to be denied and reapply. I don't think you have to pay another service fee, but I think he needs to pay another DS-160. But I'm going to confirm and I'll let him know tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And that
Yeah.
DS-160, is he going to put another new picture, separate picture from the former picture he put?
I think it's good if he puts a different picture. It doesn't. I don't think it really matters, but it would be good to put a different picture. I think they say you should use a picture that you've not used. It depends. Every process is different. They will definitely write it there. But here in America, when we're applying for different types of things, they always tell us not to use a picture that we've already used before. So I don't know if it applies to DS-160 as well. Okay.
Okay. And
Yeah.
also, they are from the DS-160. They asked him
Chima
if
does
he
not
has
want
been
anybody to
refused.
come on again.
Sorry.
I'm listening to you.
They asked him.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
So from the DS-160, he said that they asked him, he was trying to reapply, and they asked him if he's going to, if he has been refused a visa before. Are you getting me? So he told them yes. So they asked him that he should explain why he has been refused a visa. So in a situation like this, how will he be able to start making the explanation? Like, how will he explain something like that?
So he can say
If I
that,
may
yes,
ask for him.
he can say that initially when he came, he was very tense, so he couldn't express himself very well. So the visa officers did not grant him the visa, but now he is back and he's very confident and he's coming for his visa.
Okay.
If it were me,
Okay.
that's what I would say, because you don't know whether it's home ties, maybe it's even finances, maybe it's something. I hear it's just a generic paper. It's a paper that they just give you. They've written it for everybody. But I don't know if they
Yeah.
specifically told me that it's home ties. If it's home ties, he's working. He will come back and work. That's why I said that you guys should not tie your dreams to your ankles. Because if you tell me, if I'm the visa and come and tell me that you are coming back to work for your uncle, I'll even think twice. It means you don't even have your own dream.
Okay. Okay. Now.
What if
Okay. Now.
Chima,
Now.
I'm listening
In
to you.
that. Listen. Denial letter. what you are trying to explain now, because that even when I tried to browse for him concerning the stuff, they were saying that this section 214B means as in, it means that the applicants were not able to demonstrate that he's coming back, and also the applicant doesn't have a residence in his country that shows that he'll be coming back. All these things, you know. So I was like, does it mean that
So he's a
he
resident of
should state?
Nigeria.
Huh?
You are trying to tell me he's not a resident of Nigeria?
No, this is what they state. This is what they state in their section 214.
And I'm telling you
I
that
have a
it's
picture.
generic. It's
Yeah.
generic. He does not know.
So
When he goes again,
so
he doesn't know
what
whether
you
it's
mean,
that one or not. I know what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Chima,
What you mean?
but I'm also giving you a clue. So let him listen and let him take it. If he goes there, he was nervous, so he couldn't express himself very well. But now he's ready to express himself. And now when he's answering that question, he should take his uncle out at that time, tell them about his own personal plans. And when he's done, if he wants to add whatever he would do for his uncle, he should add it. Because if you tell me I'm coming to work for my uncle, what are you coming to do? You know? So that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm giving you coded things. Chima, don't take me on the surface. Deep.
No, I
okay?
understand that. I understand. I understand that. I'm only just trying to know that. I'm only just trying to understand that he should not mention anything that this is the reason why they deny him visa.
He
Is
does
that
not
okay?
know. He doesn't
Okay.
know. He's not sure. He's not sure, but he believes it's because he was not confident enough, because he's really going to come back. He was not confident enough to express what he really wants to do. That's why they are thinking that he's not going to come back, but he's going to come back. So you now have to tell me that when you come back, what are you coming to do?
Okay. That is good, man. That is good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I think I have taken a lot of your time. Thank you, man.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. So just regroup, and then, like I told you, just put your answers together. Organize your thoughts. I always tell my people to write the question, write the answer, write the question. We have other videos that we have done discussing all the possible questions and then the answers. Don't write the answers we are saying, but look at your story and write the answer. Okay?
Okay,
All right.
Thank you so much.
Next question. You are welcome. So, honey, they said, honey, your devices are not connected. I would like you to connect your devices so that I can put you on stage. Honey, you've been very consistent. So I believe right now you are ready. You are almost ready. And before we do that, Egbal is saying something. Egbal said, I heard you could just state I was denied under section on DS-160 and give a change in approach during his interview. Yes. So he needs to change his approach. If it were me, I'm telling you guys that I'm not going to say I was denied under this section or under that section. I was denied. I believe it was because I was not confident, or I believe it's because I was so nervous the very first time. But now I'm very much used to this embassy. And as you can see, I'm super ready and I have prepared and I'm very confident to tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay. So that's about that. Okay, you don't have to. These people sometimes you don't have to do over sabi. Don't do over sabi. Sometimes in your quest to do over sabi, they will fetch the answers from you and throw it back to you as a question. Just be very simple and just have a very nice conversation with them. So, honey, talk to me. Oh, that was Jonas. Jonas, can you hear me? Hey, Jonas, today your network is not helping you, Carl. Why is it raining? Jonas, is it raining at your end? Jonas, okay, Jonas, we still can't hear you. It's sad. Jonas, we still can't hear you. No, it's still so bad. What do you say? Okay, then we'll take honey while we still figure it out, okay? No, the line is very bad. The line is very, very bad. Mm-mm. We can't hear you. It's rather unfortunate. Okay, so honey, let's talk. Jonas, I'm so sorry. I'm not sure what is happening to your line. I'm not sure. Probably the network. I'm doing this too late on purpose. I was hoping that around this time things will be calm and you guys can get good network to be able to join. I'm so sorry. The network is very bad. Honey, how are you today?
I'm fine. Good evening.
Good evening. I see fire. I see consistency. I see hard work, and may it reflect in your visa interview, okay?
Amen.
Okay, so why are you here today?
I'm here to be interviewed for my F1 visa approval, which will grant me an access to pursue a master's in business administration from Missouri State University.
I'm here to obtain my F1 visa to pursue use obtain. You're going to obtain that thing in faith. So I tell my people, I'm here to receive or I'm here to obtain my F1 visa. That is confidence exuding, okay? So whatever you said is correct. So why Missouri State University though?
I chose Missouri State University because Missouri State University gave me admission in business administration, coupled with their courses tailored towards my career aspirations. Career aspirations like supply chain management, international marketing, and finance. I will also be privileged to work with Professor Lawrence, whose research covers multiple disciplines, such as business analytics, and his research work has been published in leading journals such as International Journal of Commerce.
Okay, so how many schools did you apply to?
I applied to three schools in the United States.
And how many admissions did you get, if I may ask?
I got 2 admissions. I got admission from Georgia State University and Missouri State University.
Why did you then settle for Missouri State University?
I chose Missouri State University because I like their program curriculum. I think I will need to answer. I will need to say the answer again to what I just said before. Yeah.
So
I
why
just
Missouri
realized.
State University?
So I chose Missouri State University because it's business administration management courses. Their courses are tailored towards my career aspiration, like supply chain management. And I also like a professor in my department, Professor Lawrence, whose research covers multiple disciplines such as business analytics, and his research and he has also been published in the leading journals such as International Journal of Commerce.
So you see, you just repeated what you said earlier. Have you realized it?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you need to try and get 2 distinct answers for these 2 questions, okay?
Okay.
Why the school, why the course? So try and get another reason. Okay, your answers are very good. They are coming out very well. Yeah, getting way better. Okay, but just try and get 2 different answers. Try and fish out unique things about this for these 2 different things, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so who will be funding your education, if I may ask?
My studies will be funded by my mother. My studies will be funded by my mother. She's a civil engineer. She's also the executive director of Eleganza Group of Company. She makes like an annual income of $100,000.
So are you currently working?
Yes, I'm currently working. I work as a project manager in a company, Eleganza Group of Company.
Okay. So do you have any children of your own? Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I don't have children of my own.
So then tell me about your plans after school.
So my plans after school I plan to come back after the completion of my program. I'll come back to my current place of work, Eleganza Group of Company, to assume a higher position as a project manager, where I will establish a regional distribution channel that will cater to our customers in the central region of Nigeria. So an MBA program will not only enable me to build this consistency, to be a function, like to be a great leader, but it will also give me the right qualification for this position. And my long-term plans, I plan to set up a consultancy company that will also help other businesses to grow well, like Eleganza is doing for the past few years.
Okay, so I noticed that you have repeated the same position. You are currently a project manager. And you said you are coming to assume a higher role as a project manager.
Sorry, I'm not a project. I'm currently an assistant administrative. An administrative assistant, sorry.
Okay, so you see, I was able to catch that. So if it's the interview, like the person will be like, what are you trying to tell me? And then they'll say no. But then you have to be very careful and that's why I'm telling you that don't memorize. If you know you're an administrative assistant and you want to be a project manager, so then I can ask you that. So why didn't you study project management and you are going to study an MBA? Because there's a designated course for project management.
That's another thing.
Because I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of visa officers. I'm trying to be as rigid and as strict as they are. And I'm trying to intimidate you so that when you think deep about your answers and bring out the inner truths that you have in you. So why wouldn't you study project management? Because over here, there's big universities that's all they do, project management. So you'll be able to study only project management, come back and be a project manager. So why didn't you do that?
I'm coming back to I'm studying business administration because I want to have like a knowledge of of everything that's going on in the company. I don't just want to put myself in a corner just being a project manager all my life. And I'm studying a business administration, so be a business administration. So like at the long run, I'm going to inherit my mother's company.
So you can talk about a senior manager. You can talk about a senior manager, okay? Or you can talk about you know the company and you know one or two of the roles. So we've gone over this, and then you are doing very well, honey. I'm not going to even discourage you or do anything like that. The only thing is that now I'm seeing that it's like you are trying to like memorize and bring it out. Like I'm saying, who are you? I am Honey. What do you currently do? I'm an administrative assistant. What are you going to do? I'm going to study an MBA. Why are you going to study the MBA? Because over the years that I've been working with my mother. I have found so much love and passion for the MBA course, for managing businesses. And I have found a defect in my mother's business that I believe that this course can help me to fill up. And with my knowledge, I'll be able to expand my mother's business as the next heir of her company, So, stuff like that. Have you seen the way I'm flowing? I'm not even memorizing. I'm not doing anything like that. Okay. Then after that, you can add your, shibi and your, big English and everything like that. Okay. So I love your energy. I love your persistence. I love everything that you're doing. So all I need you to do is to wake up in the morning and look in the mirror and ask yourself, who am I? Where am I going to this school? What am I going to do? Why? Ask yourself and answer all those questions and stay in the mirror and say it until you believe it and it's coming from you naturally. I got a video that I wanted to share with you guys. It's another content creator in the industry who interviewed a past visa officer. I've always told you guys that I believe in cocktail of content, content creators, because somebody will tell you something, and this is what the person said. The person is an ex-visa officer. The person said that people come out as rehearsed. So when they come and it looks like they are rehearsed, they know, and then they just don't give it to them. but
Yeah,
it
the
has to
passion is
be
not going to
from
come
you.
out the way it's supposed to.
Exactly. And when you get there, because you are tensed, you will forget some of the things. But if it is you and it's your story, maybe let's say you've hustled from Oju Elegba and you've done this, and finally you are here and you want to do your master's, like, you will not forget your own story. Okay. So your name is Honey. You have a bachelor's in, I think you said materials engineering or something like that. You have engineering, right?
Marine
Marine
science.
science. Sorry, the people are many. Forgive me. You have you have a bachelor's in marine science, but however, you started working for your mother, for a company that your mother owns as an administrative assistant, with the opportunity that you've had to interact with different people in the company, and you found a defect, and you've realized that maybe your mother's company has the opportunity to grow, but due to a defect in the management system, it's not growing, and you believe that this degree will help you to solve that problem, and you go and try and look for the problem, try and look for something, try and discuss with your mom to find something. I'm just gonna help you find something. And so you believe that after this degree in the United States, where they have big businesses that is going on, you'll be able to come and solve that problem in the company and lead the company to grow as a potential next heir of the company. This is your story. Everything should be around this story. Okay.
Yeah.
You're doing very well. I'm so proud of you. You're doing very well. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Okay. So see you hopefully tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, I want to ask a question about my funding aspect. I know it's my mother that is taking care of it. I don't know if the funding is this too short, or I should put some information to it.
You are fine. For your mother, you don't have to explain too much because your mother is responsible for you. If your mother has decided to pay your education, you don't need to explain so much. I always say this, that the US system, they believe in nuclear family system. So if it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, it makes perfect sense to them. Now, when your uncle starts coming inside, your cousin, your nephew, your niece, they don't understand why those people will come and pay your tuition. So then you need to explain some more. Okay. That's what I believe.
Okay.
Because my interview, I didn't even say, it was even my uncle. I didn't even, they said who is going to fund. I said, my uncle. They said, what does your uncle do? I said it. Where? I said United States. They just said, okay. Then they gave me my visa. So sometimes it's not a long talk, okay? Even though, so when it's some of those other things, then you need to really, really explain. Yeah. So if it's your mom, you're very right. Yeah.
Thank you so much for these interviews you've been granting to us. So honestly, it's really going a long way.
Yes, you are very, very welcome. And that's what we want to do. We want it to go a long way. And we want all of you to come and join us here. When I hear the good news that I've got my visa, I'm so happy. It fills my soul and I get fulfilled that I can also help everybody with a little that I know through my experience so that all of you also get it right. Okay?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, welcome. All right. Have a great rest of your evening.
All right.
Bye. Okay, guys, so we've come to the top of the hour. We've even gone past time. We are just about 1 hour, 18 minutes into time. And you guys know that, so let's listen to what people are saying in the comment section. So Paul is saying that, doctor, they usually cut in while you are speaking and you may be caught off guard and confused. I have been to F1 in 2013, 2014, 2 or 3 times. Exactly, John. That is why you have to learn how to put all your answers in 1 sentence or 2 sentences. So before they cut in, you've already said what you want to say. That's why I'm not training people to say so many long things. I'm giving you precise and detailed answers, okay? So yes, they will cut in when they realize they're talking too much because they have so many people to attend to. I'm not the only one they are interviewing for visa. That is why you need to be short, precise, go straight to the point when they ask you the question, okay? And then tell them what it is and make sure it's your truth. Don't memorize. Say your story. Tell them your story. You are a young boy growing up, always dreamt of having your master's degree in the United States because, of course, they know it's a great country and all that. So that's about it, Paul. Paul, you are very, very, very right. So Paul, let's listen. I think, Paul, you have been a very good resource to us because you have done this 2 or 3 times. Said, I listened to a former visa officer. He said no time for preamble or long story. Thank you, Paul. That's what I'm saying. Short, maximum 2 sentences or even 1 sentence that has everything you want to say. Yeah, they don't have time. Just go straight to the points and then garnish it from there. Thank you so much. Thank you, Paul. When are you ready to come on this channel so that we do this together? You seem to be very rich in experience. Thank you so much. These are all the things that I have been saying over here. And if people would understand me and listen to me, they are not going to say a lot of stories. It's 1 hour, 20 minutes into time. I've given you guys extra 20 minutes because yesterday things happened and I couldn't come on. So Paul, you want to say something? I think I'm going to give you the opportunity to say something before I leave. Okay, Paul, John, say something. Tell us something, Paul.
Yeah. Hello, doctor. You
Hi,
remember
Paul.
me, right?
Yes, I remember you, Paul.
Yeah. So I'm currently in Greece. Actually, I traveled. I want to see the EU just to use my visa before my Schengen visa. I got at least to gain some travel experience and all of that. So I'm currently in Greece, and I'll be from here. I will, like I told you, I will be doing my DS 116 and preparing as well. Because if I go back to the UK straight away, I think a day later or so, I'll be going for the interview. Nevertheless, the US interview is should I say it's one of the easiest and one of the hardest because I've been there. I've even forgotten how many times. Then I was so much desperate. I had not even gotten my bachelor's 2013, 2014. So you may just ask you one question, you have not even started answering it. They have asked you another one, and the endless typing as if they are not paying attention to you. You will just be confused. This person is not even listening to what I'm saying. You may likely want to run the risk of looking down, and if they read that you are nervous or you are this or that, they may think you are not, bold enough and all of those things. So I think with the cocktail, whatever that I've been listening to here and there, I feel it is just for you to stand your ground, be looking at them as they are typing, looking at their face, looking at them in their whatever eye to eye, no some sort of formality. This is our African mentality of good evening, ma, good evening, sir, and all of those things. Americans, they
Yes,
don't like
please.
that. Even here,
Yes, ma. They don't like it.
even here, a professor may be telling you, please just call me by my name. Don't worry,
Your
don't
first
just call
name,
me.
and it's so weird.
But in Nigeria, we are called all the titles and all whatever to the professor, otherwise you'll be in soup. So I think we just need to adopt their own culture and their own whatever. And like I said, American visa is one of the hardest and one of the easiest. I respect somebody who has gotten to America than somebody who has been to the UK or to the EU, because this one, the interview is a different terrain altogether. I have a personal experience, and I can attest to that fact. As you are talking, I think the last one I went to, one of the ones I went to, so just 2 questions. You'll be wondering, what did I say wrong? What did I do wrong? Then resources like this weren't more online, so we were very much limited. You just answer one with 1 word or 2 words, and that's it. They will just ask you 2 questions. You see, that consular is a very bad one, but they know what they want. And like I said, I listened to that person yesterday. I think one of these agro whatever, he was interviewed in a different platform, in this chai and chai coaching, something like that. So
Yeah.
he said, just go straight to the point, because this would have a lot of people to, no need of
Exactly what I
preamble,
tell everybody.
no need of
Exactly
giving
what I'm
background.
saying.
Just go straight to
Mm,
the point. When you hit
mm.
the point, don't stop there. Just be talking, because sometimes they may be typing endlessly. Okay, you have stopped. They are typing. Everywhere will just be awkward. You will not be
Quiet and
waiting for them.
mm,
So if you have given them the main point, then be garnishing it, be talking. Just like I remember in those days while in my undergrad, when you have given your points and you feel the word counts, it's not just be telling the professor story. And you see that
yeah.
those people who know how to give stories, they are the ones who usually pass and get good grades. Sorry
Yeah.
for taking your time, doctor. I just say I
No,
should.
that's fine. I actually went far and to pick you and then talk to you because sometimes when when people hear it from one person, it becomes like monotonous and they think we don't know what we're talking about. So I'm very happy that everything you're saying is just, reinforcing everything I've ever said here. You need to be able to articulate your thoughts in one or two sentences. When you're done and then you know that they've not stopped you, they're not asking you any other question, then you keep talking, then you keep saying, and make it a conversation as much as possible. They are not God. They only have your American destiny in their hands. It's not your whole life that is in their hands. So just relax and talk to them. So I like what you're saying, and it's very good. And with your experience, I pray and hope that you'll be able to get your visa to come. And about yours too, don't be shy. Don't be afraid because you are not done. You are done. You are writing a thesis. You are doing it. You tell them that by the time you defend this, you are gone, because you don't want a gap year within your education. You want to get another master's. Nobody gives a timeline for master's degree. Okay, so
Mm.
yeah, it's
All right,
very
thank you
very
so
good.
much.
All right, thank you
Mm.
so much
And
for which. I'm listening to
yeah,
you.
just one last thing before I go very quickly. Although people who come here, I mean, I admire the way they have this prepared already and the way they say it. Oh my God, very wonderful. For me, I don't think I'll go through that approach. I will just get my points, know my story, and so that I will not run the risks of, because if me I cram, you will know I will deliver it to you the way it is. So I just want to flow naturally, kind of.
Yes,
Well,
cramming
anyway,
is not.
thank you.
You need to be
Mm,
able to put your thoughts and your points on paper, at least one sentence, one sentence, so that your thoughts are organized. You are not
mm,
cramming, but that's your story, and your thoughts are organized. And then you tell your story around the point, so that you are not all over the place as well. So
mm.
you can do that. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
All right. You're welcome, Paul. Have a very good evening.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, all right. So that was Paul telling us everything that I've been saying. He's reiterated everything that I have ever said on this channel. You go straight to the point. They don't have time. I keep telling you, I tell you the reason why they don't have time, and look at them straight in their face, in their eyes. Be very confident. You're students. I told you that people here, they exude confidence. You have no idea. Okay, our culture of yes ma, please ma, sorry ma, it's not here. Even at work, sometimes there was a time I think I was searching for something in ChatGPT. I can't believe it. I was telling ChatGPT, please, can you? I was like, God, what is this? It's a good culture, but when we come here, then it's even worrying us at the same time. Just go straight to the point and tell them whatever it is that you want to say, okay? My last words to you today is that whatever that you're doing, I say this all the time, give it 110, 150, 120%, so that no matter what happens, you not look over your shoulder and wonder where you went wrong or what you did wrong. My name is Dr. Rachel Abimbo. I have always be your girl, and I'll always be your girl. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye. Thank you so much for spending your 1 hour, almost 30 minutes with me. And continue to watch these series and gain a lot of insights into this F1 visa process. Give it your all, because this journey is very beautiful. You meet people from different places. You get to learn in a different way that you've not even really learned before. You need to understand, you get to understand things from a different world. You learn new cultures, you have cultural shocks, but that is what life is all about. You're able to set yourself apart, grow, and then know yourselves. There are going to be very fun moments. There are days you're going to be happy. There are days you're going to be in your bed and you're going to cry. There are days that you're going to question yourself, was this journey worth it? But if you don't get out of your comfort zone, you will not be able to grow. You only grow when you get outside of your comfort zone and do other things that you love. It doesn't mean that if you don't travel, it means you are not growing. No, but it's just a beautiful experience that I wish you could get the knowledge and go and impact in your country. My name is Dr. Rich Lavenbro. Once again, see you. Bye.